First, you're gonna have to get the caliper out of the way. It's these two bolts right here. Both of those are 21 millimeter. This is the one that I'm gonna knock out. Alright, I ran over to Advance, got the replacement stud right here, and then a replacement lug, because I'm just going to end up taking one of these off the spare and then putting this on the spare. But these are both Dorman parts, and I'll put the numbers and everything for them. And to put this one in, it would work to just kind of pound it in there. But if you look from here, it's kind of a tight fit. You're not going to be able to hit it very well with a hammer. And then on the rear wheels, you're going to have all that in the way, and you're not going to be able to hit it at all with a hammer. So I'm going to show how to do it. Basically, I'm just going to stack a whole bunch of washers right here and then screw the lug nut on there, and that'll pull this into the hub right here. Alright, having some trouble getting this thing on. You can see it's close, just not quite getting there. Craftsman Impact is not getting it done. It's pretty good, but not quite good enough. It's not Milwaukee. What I did, because I don't want to mess up the studs on here, put something soft against it, so I drilled 2 holes. I'm going to try to use this to keep the wheel from spinning. Then I'm going to try to give it a shot with just a breaker bar. It's working great. So if you don't have a big hundreds of dollar Milwaukee impact, this method works pretty well. Now it's fully seated back here in the back. Now I can use my lug nuts again. So there you go. That's how to get it done. That's why you always keep a piece of scrap wood in the garage.